So yesterday was revolutionary, absolutely revolutionary. I think yesterday evening was probably the most insightful evening I've had in years. And you're going to expect me to say something really prophetic. I know you are. By the way, thank you for subscribing, and do keep subscribing. And the reason I asked for this is obviously it gets the numbers up. It boosts us in the algorithm, which helps the word get out. And it's growing. Our community is growing, and the comments are just absolute. I mean, I love them. It's my favourite thing. A cup of tea in the comments. I'm now putting it into my day because there are so many, and I just really appreciate them. And I hope you'll appreciate this. So last night, sat on the sofa, cup of tea, and I've said this week I'm not doing chocolate. I don't know why I said it. I hate saying things like that. I mean, I've never been on a diet in my life, and it's probably obvious. Because I sort of feel if you say that you're not doing something, then the only thing that you're going to do is that. So I said I wasn't doing chocolate this week because we're getting into the season where it's shorts, and it's not just a case of shaving the legs and putting the fake tan on. They're now all wobbly and bits are everywhere. So I was like, don't do chocolate, Anna. Cut down on everything, and maybe you'll be shorts ready. So on the sofa, cup of tea in hand. What's on the telly? Not a lot, to be totally honest with you. And I'm doing all the comments and the socials on this on my laptop. And then BBC One, Stacey and Joe. Oh my God. There was a bit when I was like, have they been filming in here? I mean, literally, are there cameras here and they've been feeding this across? I've never, ever seen anything like it. It could have been us. And my other half comes in halfway through and I have to tell him to stop talking, because all he does is, you're watching a TV programme, you're properly in it, and he walks in halfway and starts chatting and then starts going, oh, is that the one from mm-mm? And oh, well, what happened there? Oh, who does she belong to? And I'm like, stop talking. I'm watching, stop talking. You have nothing that I want to say. Right now, everything that I want to hear is on there. Oh, sorry, you have nothing I want to hear. Everything that you see, look, early. Anyway, he comes in, and I tell him to stop talking, and he's listening. And then there's an argument over what time Joe needs to be at home. And it's 10 o'clock in the morning. And she has this little conversation with him, and he's going, yeah, I'll be home. And she gets off the phone, and she goes, he's not going to be home at 10, is he? My jaw is on the floor. I mean, it could be us. It is us. And Joe doesn't get home at 10 o'clock. And it made me have a real lump in my throat, because Stacey's got this really important meeting about her perfume. And it really matters to her. You can see how important this is. And she's got the two little kids who don't want to be there. So, I mean, bless her heart, she's doing her absolute best job with them. Because when they're little, what can you do when they're crying and they're bored? They don't want to be in big meetings. They want to be out digging up worms. And she's trying to be professional, and she does a very good job, but it's literally killing her from the inside out. And Joe walks in from a fishing trip 5 hours late. Well, I mean, I was devastated for Stacey, and my other half sort of sat there doing that. That's me, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, still don't speak. Yeah, that's you. And then they go to cut to the bit when they're on holiday and they're having a little chat. And he talks about Stacey having to have a time and a place for everything. Absolutely! If you've got a busy household, of course you have a time and a place for everything. You can't just slot things in there and there and there. It has to be on and the reason it has to be on the rota is so that the house works. And if it's not on the rota, hence them, it doesn't work. And one of you has to steer the ship while the other one is waving off the side going, woo, woo. And it was such a refreshing watch. You know, from the lack of makeup, the just general chat, her conversation with her eldest about the party. Again, have you been listening? It was just beautiful. A wonderful insight into a wonderful family. It's not all roses, it's flipping hard. I remember when we had the 5 between us and we had them all at home, and we had some of the most halcyon days I've ever had, but some of the most white knuckle rides. And I just loved it. I absolutely loved it. And more than ever, she can get through to my other half better than I ever can, because it's coming from someone else. So this is going to be like our counselling. Every Tuesday night, we're going to watch Stacey and Joe in silence, and he's going to go, I mean, don't get me wrong. I saw a lot of things that I went, oh yeah, I do that, don't. Oh yeah. So we can both learn growth mindset. But it was awesome. We're going to have to stop now because this is going to go on and you'll probably hear it from your own kitchen. I don't know if anyone else is as loud. I'll give you a little and then I'll turn this off. Have a lovely day. Stacey and Joe, BBC, watch it on catch up. Best TV in a long time.